Our dear Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we come before your presence this morning with the gratitude that you've gathered here as a nation being led by our President. Today, Lord, we come because you have grown us as a nation. And we pray that you lead us to greater levels as we look forward to the growth that, Lord, you anticipate to see in this nation for the future. As we begin our activities of the day, we pray for your blessings. May your presence reign in this nation within its borders, that our leadership also, Lord, will be able to execute their responsibility with your blessing. Bless every one of us as we share the blessings of today and we partake the activities of the day. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. As we now move from the analog to the digital, we request that you just receive a call in that booth signifying where we have moved from to where we are today. And I'll request that we clear for the sake of photographs. Please, let's have His Excellency receive a call. Very good. Very good. So the digital the superhighway program, the hotspot for this is KICC, as you say. Digital for KICC and the roadway. So citizens will be able to they don't need bundles now. They can when they are here at KICC. Very good. Thank you very much. So from there now we proceed to the digital police station where we're going to have the PS Interior just take you through where we are now.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
At the police station currently, we are moved from the old analog OB to the digital OB. So at the digital OB, we can now be able to make a record. This is all the digital OB, analog. This is digital now. From on the digital, we can be able to make crime reports, incidents, and accidents from the members of the public. And we normally give a ticket for the OB entry to when a crime or report is made by the public. Okay. So the officer, the reportee goes with the digital OB as a receipt, as a ticket.
You give them a number.
Yes, sir. The entry has been already taken care by the.
And this is your entry.
Yes, sir. Then we have also been able to.
Are you able to maybe send that digital number to their phone? Maybe you should consider.
Yes, sir. We can do it. We can do it.
You can have it on your phone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We have also. Yes, sir.
Where you have a centralized so that maybe.
Yes, we have it, sir. Yes.
All the OBs. So
the report from staff. No, the report.
Currently in Nairobi we have 97, sir, out of 1,300. And
when do you intend to make sure that every police station has that digital recording? Yes. Okay. How many police
Sir, we have the certificate of good conduct, which is already in the e-citizen platform, and members of the public can be able to apply and also download and do payments on the e-citizen for the certificate of good conduct. And we are making around per year, we're getting 1 billion shillings from the certificate of good conduct, sir. And in the near future, we are intending to expand to around 3 billion. Yes, sir. Then we are also, in the process, we are doing with the NTSA and other stakeholders, we are doing the instant fine. Yes. And it will be, yes, that one will be on e-citizen platform, and we will be making over 5 billion shillings per year.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And accessible internet, free, fully sponsored by the government, Your Excellency. This will facilitate optimal uptake of digital government services because we are going the digital route. We are not going to have any manual processes in government moving into the future. It will also facilitate e-commerce end to end from the source of raw materials up to the market. Correct. Maybe I can ask my PS to add.
Your Excellency, this is now 2001. Wi-Fi we are launching, KICC exhibition area and the City Hall Way. So it's serving the Governor's Entrance Office and the KICC exhibition area. So this will provide inclusivity to our people. They can enjoy the citizen services from anywhere in the markets, in the parks, and this is the 201, 10%, 201. 10% of our target for this year. By the end of December this year, we will have done 2,000. And going forward, by end of 2025, our target is to have completed the 25,000 working with our private sector.
Remember, I made a commitment.
Yes, Your Excellency.
The people of Kenya.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Especially the hustlers.
Yes.
That they will have an opportunity to be able to work their telephones, interact with the internet without having to.
Yes, Your Excellency.
25,000
sports across the country.
who have rolled out this.
Yes.
By the end of this year, we have 2,000.
Yes.
And by 2025,
yes.
Sports around the country.
Across the country.
That will be the case also with 1,450 ICT hubs.
In the 1,450 digital hubs, we will also have Wi-Fi's, and the target for that is to complete between three to 5 years because we are working with the members of parliament using the Constituency Development Fund.
So we are agreed that we are on course.
We are on
course. By end of 2025, we will have 25,000 sports in Kenya. Markets, stages, City Hall, yes. KICC, yes. Post offices, parks, where citizens can access internet free of charge, sponsored by the government of Kenya.
Yes, and many young Kenyan ICT people can be able to create new digital businesses, digital enterprises that will help Mama Mboka now to do e-commerce. So there will be a creation of new digital enterprises that Kenyans will be able to interact and use. It will also support entertainment and other educative contents that can be channeled on the 25,000 Wi-Fis across the country.
Because of the subject of the e-commerce you have mentioned, it is very important for you to make sure that we give priority to every market in Kenya, because that's where transactions are going on. Every market where people are selling their wares, Mama Mboga is selling their products, and they can be able to transact
they can be able to make orders, they can be able to pay, you know, because they have easy access to the internet. Is that the case?
Yes, Your Excellency. And as you guided us, we've had meeting with the COG, Council of Governors, and we have had also meeting with the leadership, the ICT committee of COG. And we have agreed to work on this project together with the county government, so that also the Mama Mboka who has a stall, any business person with a stall will have also a virtual presence now. And they will link the licenses of the county government with this virtual spot to increase the trust in the digital platform.
Are you also telling me that the boda guys, that every boda stage you will endeavor as you roll out, have you identified some of the border stages as potential spots for this facility so that they can also transact their business?
Yes, Your Excellency. The 25,000 includes border stages, and out of the 200 we've done already, it's very exciting to see them when they are waiting for their customers and enjoying free internet, and they are able to engage their business through this infrastructure.
Very good. We are also doing with the Ministry of Housing 400 markets around the country.
Yes.
I think 180 are in the budget this year.
Yes.
Please make sure that you prioritize the markets that we are going to be building as a place where there should be this facility, so that people in the markets can access internet, they can make telephone calls without requiring data. Although in this budget also we have reduced the cost of data so that people can communicate much more easily.
Yes.
So are you going to make sure that part of your priorities are the 400 markets that we have identified to build around the country?
Yes, Your Excellency, we will prioritize to work with the Ministry of Lands and Housing on the markets, the 400 markets, to ensure there is connectivity. We are also going to work even in the affordable housing, so that we also introduce this infrastructure in the parks that will be within the affordable housing.
You are aware we are also doing 47 county aggregation and industrial parks.
Yes.
And those will be centers of commerce.
Yes, Your Excellency.
We want to make sure that we introduce COMEX, commodity exchange.
Yes.
Where one county aggregation and industrial park can know what products are there, what are the prices.
Yes.
Connected to the other, and they can be able to move prices around depending on where they get the best market, and to make sure that there is even supply of products around the country.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You're aware of that?
I'm aware of that.
So how are you going to work with Moses Kuria?
We are already working with, in partnership with the Ministry of Trade, to ensure that in each and every one of these industrial parks, first of all, there will be last mile connectivity of fiber, and we are putting internet.
Yes.
Yes, to facilitate. Yeah, in the hubs.
In the county aggregation.
Yes.
In the county aggregation and industrial
parks.
Okay.
All of them.
Yes.
Yes. As the industrial parks are being established, actually it is part and parcel of the bill of quantities.
I want you to work with Governor Sakaja to make sure we have the plan of 20 markets in Nairobi, Governor.
Yes.
And you have already organized the border people into identifiable circles in stages. We had a meeting with them here the other day.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I would want you maybe to work with the ministry so that those people, together with the markets we are building, and even the ones that exist,
The ones that exist, yes.
and also the border circle stages are part of this ecosystem we are building.
Yes, I will do that. Already we're working with Waziri in some of the markets, City Market, Mudhurwa, a few of them already have connectivity, Kenyatta Market.
Do we have Kenyatta Market connected?
Kenyatta Market is connected, Your Excellency. Mudhurwa
is connected?
City Market.
City Market.
Next, we are going to Makina Market in Kibera.
So please give priority to all. I want you to work with Governor.
Yes.
Give priority to all the markets that already exist.
Yes.
Because there is already a lot of activity, a lot of people,
Yes.
people requiring access to internet in the existing markets.
Yes.
So that we can build it up from there, even as we are.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll work together.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, we we will also work with the private sector to ensure that the SMEs, the businesses near the market, can be provided. So we'll be inviting those who are registered within our regulatory environment, communications authority, to play a big stake by now connecting the rest of the country to increase the connectivity from the current 1 million to about 3 million. Your Excellency, yes.
Your Excellency, one last thing is, other than the e-commerce, this Gavam Kononi facility will allow all citizens to apply and process government services from their phone. Anybody with a phone that is enabled from wherever, whether they are in the hotspot or if they are not in the hotspot, if they have bundles, they can apply all the onboarded services and have them processed through the phone. The Gavam Kononi facility is beyond the e-commerce, is enabling citizens to access government services from their hands.
Very good.
Excellency, we request now for you to launch for us the 201 Wi-Fi, marking 10% achievement of our target for this year, covering the KICC Exhibition Hall and also the City Hallway, covering the Office of the Governor. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Can people now around here, can they access the mujaribu? Iko sawa? Very good. So you can do something. Yes. Asante sana.
Additionally, as a county, what we've also done is a physical naming and addressing system for e-commerce. So if somebody is ordering a delivery or sending, we're the second city in Africa to now implement that. And so we'll plug into their system for the physical addressing. So you have a unique digital address for deliveries or for dispatching for your business, for commerce. So we link up with them.
Make sure that, because I hope you're working with the county together with what we were doing around that space. It's a joint effort.
Yes, we are working in partnership with the counties because the direction we want to have a national addressing system on the basis of which our e-commerce can be anchored. So
thank you, Excellency.
Your Excellency, welcome to the Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Livestock booth, and Your Excellency, in furtherance to your dream of achieving a paperless government, I wish to report that the Ministry of Agriculture has onboarded 936 services on the e-citizen platform. Please get us that slide. And out of the 936 services, the ministry has 11 of them and compliant, and we expect in another few months to onboard another 3,500 services. So out of this great...
Not few months, was really 90 days.
90 days is 3 months, Your Excellency. Yes. That's what I mean. They look very many. So out of, in the next 90 days, we will be able to onboard another 3,500 services. And out of today's event where we are celebrating the 5,000 services, 20% of the 5,000, 20% is from the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development. Your Excellency, some of the services that we are offering, get the next slide, is that we have now our National Farmers Register, where we have around 5.1 million with a unique identifier number and telephone number, and this is what we've been using to distribute fertilizer in the country. So let's proceed. And Your Excellency, out of the other services we are offering is the e-voucher. And I would want to...
Can you go back to... Can you tell us... Can you tell us how many, what is all this? How many bags of fertilizer did you get? Because we should be able to...
Correct. Yes, just get to that slide where out of this e-voucher system, Your Excellency, we've been able to serve 40 counties. We have distributed 3.2 million bags of fertilizer to 4,885 farmers. So the number of vouchers that have been redeemed in this system is around 3.6 million vouchers. And from this, Your Excellency, you can be able to find that even for the next short range, we have in stock 700 and 763,000 bags. So the value of the volume transacted through the system is around 11.3 billion.
By the farmers?
By the farmers.
Great.
So let's proceed. So I think, Your Excellency, for purposes of the country getting to really understand, because this is one of our success stories, we have a farmer here from Kwale, who, if your time allows, you can make a demonstration for everyone to be able to see. So, send the message to Mr. Is here, Your Excellency. Please, we want you to redeem now the fertilizer. You get an SMS, then when he gets an SMS, you'll be able...
Like every farmer got?
Like every farmer got, yeah.
Even me, I got mine.
Yeah.
They offered me the exact the one I was looking for. 1,000.
The voucher code must be fed into our system because that is what will make his money acceptable when he pays through M-Pesa.
So you say 936
services have been onboarded.
And then how many are still outstanding?
3,500, which we also expect in another 90 days.
So some of them are halfway done?
Correct, halfway done. And I am sure by the end of the year, then we'll be able to onboard more.
This is how we do the redeeming of the e-subsidy voucher. When the farmer comes, he comes with a message from the Ministry of Agriculture. I work in the warehouse industrial area here, that is National Cereals Board. And when the farmer comes, we ascertain the message and we take the codes. Every code has a meaning. There's a code for top dressing, there's a code for planting, there's a code for coffee fertilizers. When he comes in, we log in the mezzanine system and we ask the customer about the whole information, that is the details, phone number, ID number, and then the voucher code. This is how we key in. The moment you enter the voucher code, it will bring you the information about the farmer, and the farmer will be asked the quantity. The better part of this system, you can purchase as per your pocket. If you want 2 bags, if you want 10, if you want the whole of the allocation. So the farmer here is telling me he's ready to purchase 6 bags of fertilizer, planting fertilizer. And I will key in 6.
Just hold on, madam. Hold on. So how did you arrive at, you can see in the system it is saying bags available is 6. Is it because when the farmer was registered, he gave the acreage of his farm, and therefore the system already knows that for a farm this size, then the fertilizer should be made available to him is 6 bags. Is that correct?
Yes, His Excellency.
That is correct?
Yes.
That is to avoid a farmer buying more than his farm can take.
Exactly.
Because if you buy more than your farm can take, it means you are doing some other stories with it.
Yes.
And because you don't want a farmer to buy and go and trade with it.
Yes.
It must be for his farm.
Yes.
Is that the case?
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put the total number of the farmer who is ready to purchase, And the moment I click set the quantity, and then we'll, kindly, yeah.
There is the option of choosing the type of fertilizer that now he wants.
Yeah.
So you either choose Kinomycin, Yara, or whichever.
Yeah. So in this case, I have ETG Kinomase, and I will add here. And then I'll go to, kindly, I'll go to next. And I'll just do STK push for the payment. Now, when I push this, the message will pop in, will prompt in the customer's...
The amount of money he's supposed to pay.
Farmer, wake up. You want to see the message. Read the message from your phone. And so that now you can pay.
And got home. It will prompt. It will prompt. So the message for payment will, now you can put in direct your M-Pesa PIN. You can see it's a prompt message asking you to put your M-Pesa PIN for the payment. The moment you put in your PIN, the money reflects the account, and it is ready. PIN. Yeah. Yeah, the message from M-Pesa that confirmed 21,000. We were purchasing 6 bags of fertilizer. So the farmer is done. We are waiting for a confirmation in my phone because I'm the custodian of this fertilizer. So I need that confirmation that the process is done.
Very good.
Now, when it has come.
What does it? Can you read for us what the message is?
Yeah, it is telling me, dear America Sioka, you have issued Anthony Kilonzo Matolo with 6 bags of fertilizer with a value Kenya shillings. Yeah, that's the first message. Second message.
Kenya shillings what?
Yeah, Kenya shillings. It's not indicated here, but the one I pushed for 21,000. Yes. 21,000. One bag is going for that 3,500 shillings per bag. That is 50 kg. So the first message will tell you that I have issued from the allocation. Remember allocation I have entered here in my phone. The other message will tell me that you have successfully redeemed 6 bags of fertilizer from E-code. This code voucher they are giving me. I'm sure.
The one that is specific to...
Yeah,
Mr.
the one I used to redeem. Okay. So that is the end of that, and then I refresh here, and the message will... The whole transaction will be done. Yes. And from there, I'll go with the customer to my store. I'll first raise a receipt. There's a receipt showing that customer is free to walk away with 6 bags of maize, or 6 bags of fertilizer, sorry. So from there, I'll work with my customer to the store to issue the fertilizer.
Very good. Congratulations.
Your Excellency, it's also important to know
that is the process, Madam Mary. That is the process through which the 3.2 million bags of fertilizer was used to deliver to farmers. That is the process. So every farmer got a message that your farm, you are free to redeem so much fertilizer for your farm. Did every farmer buy the maximum or some bought less?
They can, the farmer comes and buys the maximum because that's the acreage. Yes. That was registered.
But they can also buy less, or can they buy less or more?
You can come for today, you buy for few, and then after a while you come and then finish your allocation.
Okay.
Yes.
Can a farmer buy more than what is allocated to
No,
them?
it will never allow.
Yeah, okay.
It cannot
Thank you.
allow.
Your Excellency, the farmer can only buy less than the allocation. And when you buy less, the system will tell you you have taken 3 out of the 6 and you have unbalanced. So any other time you are able to pay for the remaining 3, you can pay.
What
and
is the difference, Waziri, between this year and last year on terms of availability of fertilizer?
The farmers have been able to receive fertilizer with a lot of ease, with a lot of convenience, because they only have to engage through their forms and going to the nearest depot where we are selling fertilizer. And we have also been able to completely reduce the taking up of fertilizer by farmers who ordinarily exploited the system to have more fertilizer than they would have ordinarily used, and hence selling. So there is no way that this time round you can be able to have excess fertilizer which we are not using for sale.
What are you doing? Because there are farmers who still feel the stores are too far. Are you thinking of how you can make the fertilizer available closer?
Yeah, that is an issue that is a challenge, and now we are trying to work closely with the county government so that they can be able to deliver the last mile to the nearest stations where the farmers are. We are also trying to explore a situation whereby with time we'll be able to capture and be able to get to know the agrovets that are strongly have capacity to take up the fertilizer and be able to distribute the fertilizer to our farmers. So by integrating them into the system, once we are satisfied that they have the necessary capacity and integrity that we require. Your Excellency, the other thing that we are really keen on, get me to the COP app. We are also trying to give farmers e-extension services and advisories on how the weather looks like in all the 1451s in the country. So through this, Your Excellency, if you come from Uasin Gishu, if we are to get to Uasin Gishu, we will be able to get the Uasin Gishu County, to which sub-county, and which one. Then you are able to see for the next 14 days how the weather patterns would be like. And when you have the weather patterns, how the weather patterns look like, then we have the other application whereby you will be able to get into that system where from using the same criteria, the county, the sub-county, and the ward, you will be able to get the best crops possible to plant at that particular time, making it easy for our farmers to be able to access e-extension services so that they are properly informed on what best to do at any one particular time.
How do you get into that service?
The president to
USSD, is it this USSD?
Well, use SSD code by dialing. Let's get here. For example, let's do a demo with the Uasin Gishu. Because that's where you come from. Because if we don't give you the information that is clear in your mind, then you may think probably it may not be correct. So when we give you a demo with Uasin Gishu, you can immediately go home and get to know whether there is rain or there is no rain now. So let us kindly look. So Your Excellency, this is how the weather forecast looks like in Isoi. And
but I don't come from Soy.
Let us take him to his word.
I don't come from
Ask our client to be able to give you the right details.
I come from Moiben. Yeah. The word is
Seragoiti?
No.
Tembelio?
What is that one? Yeah.
Karuma my back. Let's get there. This is now how the weather looks like for the next 14 days.
Is there any possibility of rain?
This is from the 1st of July to the 12th of July.
A bit of rain around the 6th.
Yes.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay. I will plan accordingly.
Yes. And then if you also want to get the best crop to grow, take them to the other.
You said, how do you access that service? 616?
616.
So,
get the
hash
crop,
616.
crop selector. 616
star 616 hash.
Yes. So in your form now, they'll give you a menu. You go to those, you go stage by stage, and you'll get the information.
Have you rolled out this program? It's already available online.
It is already available, and we are live. That's why we are able to test it now. If there is any farmer,
Agricultural Observatory platform.
This is for climate. This one now is also called the crop selector, where in the same county, for example, you put Washinigishu, get me Washinigishu. The sub-county is Moiben, Karuku, the other one, Karuna Bek, Maibek. So here, Your Excellency, we will be able to show you the best crops that you can grow. We will start with the cereals, that is the maize, and the type of varieties that will do best there. Then we also go to the flowers. Yes, the flowers. So let's proceed. We have the fruit trees. We have mangoes do well, the pears, and the mushroom. And this is how we expect through this appreciation of the digital technology to get our farmers.
Is it available only in Uzinduzi or countrywide?
The whole country. You can pick any part of the country that you want to check.
The whole country?
The whole country, Your Excellency.
Can you go to Wajir?
And Wajir.
No, Rigiji amesema anataka kujua kama kwake kama hii kitu ni ya ukweli.
Tuanze na okay. Tuende Nyeri kwanza. And Ruguru. Yes. Get advice in the kind of crop you can do. Tuendele hapo. These are cereals you can do it. There are flowers there. Fruit trees, pears, mira, you can also do mira, Your Excellency. And when we get to Meru Tunde later in the afternoon, we can get a few. Those are the tubers. And tuendele. Okay. Lakini let's also check Wajir, Your Excellency. It's important because the DP is satisfied. You know, people may think that in those semi-arid areas, you may not be able to grow anything. But
okay. Finger millet.
Foxtail millet.
You can do maize also?
Yes. There is even a member of parliament who has been inviting me to go there. Yes, so it's being done. Thank you very much. It's being done.
Asante, Your Excellency. Karibu to the Minister of Housing.
Asante.
How are you, Chairman?
Yes, Your Excellency. Karibu nyumbani. This is State Department of Housing and Urban Development. Your Excellency, the seat you are sitting on and all the furnitures you see around, they've been made by our local Juakari. So apart from the four walls and the roof, Your Excellency, we're also creating employment and work for our Kenyans. And Your Excellency, to access the affordable housing project, you go through Boma Yangu platform. This is a state-owned developed platform, and but managed through eCitizen. Your Excellency, to register, you go through a code, USSD code, *832#, and from that registration, Your Excellency, now you are able to save and eventually be allocated a house. With us here, Your Excellency, we have two Kenyans who have gone through that process, Jemima and Joseph, and I wanted them to do a real-time allocation, where Jemima has saved about, she'll tell us how much she has saved, and Joseph also will tell us how much he has saved, and today they are going to be proud owners of houses at Starehe project. So
the butler?
No, the Starehe.
The one you wanted to be. Oh, yeah.
To launch. Yes, under construction. Yes.
So they are booking.
Yes, they are booking. Yes. So,
Your Excellency, thank you so much. My name's Anichemima Nyaboke Lachami. I come from Kisii. Kisii, we are privileged, we have the soapstone carvings. So I started doing the work when I was young, so I know how to do the smaller things of the carvings, which attracts the tourists sometimes and the local customers. But most of my customers are the local customers. So when they buy from me, the little money I get, I have 4 kids. I have to pay the school fees for them, and the little I have to save because I was interested in Boma Yangu. Boma Yangu, I like it because I want to own my own house, which is near to town, our city, and as you can see, I'm somehow disabled, so I want somewhere where I'm capable of walking even town, doing like walking alone, and where I can easily reach my customers. So the little I've saved is 413,000, which I think through you, Your Excellency, thanks a lot for what you are doing. Because of this program of saving, I would like to have the Stare housing 3-bedroom house, which will allow me to meet my family. So that's my...
Already, Your Excellency, she has saved 413,500.
Na hiyo kusave, mtu unachinyima, si ati ni pesa unapata once. Savings means the little you get, you save. As time goes by, you end up getting, it's growing. With time, it's growing. The little time I get, the little money I get from the small business, I save. That's how it has come to 413,500. So, Your Excellency, I'm happy. The challenge I have with my business, which I may say, is because of access of the customers. Most of my things are carved in Kenya, which attracts tourism. I have the problem of exporting because I have a lot of them because it's a family business. Most of my family, they know how to carve and how to do the finishing. So we want to export. The only challenge is reaching the customers which will buy in big quantities. So to me, Your Excellency, it's not an easy thing. Reaching you, Your Excellency, is not easy. It's a chance, one chance given in life. So I would like you to assist me if I can please the Excellency for Trade, Mr. Kuria, so who is, I think, will access me, how I can reach the tourism people, or how I can do my export to foreign countries like European countries, which would like my things because I do them as alone. And I can even encourage those ones who are disabled like me. When you are disabled, you are not disabled like that. Disability is not an inability. You can save the little you get. Even the Mama Mboga people, you can save the small things. 50 shillings, 100 shillings will make you achieve Boma Yangu house, which will make you change your life completely. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Madam Nyaboke. You have said 3 things here. Number 1 is this furniture. So you are aware that we have all this furniture that is here. We have decided as a government that all furniture that we are going to be using in Kenya, starting with those we buy as government, must be furniture that is locally made. The Buy Kenya, Build Kenya must have some meaning, number 1. And that is why we have said in this year's budget that importing furniture will attract taxes, because we believe we have built enough human capital, enough skills and expertise to be able to make furniture in Kenya that is good quality and that can serve us. That's number 1. And I want to encourage Kenyans, wherever they are, you should be able to buy local furniture that is made by our young people, that is made by our entrepreneurs. Number 1. Number 2, Madam Nyaboke here has said is engaging on this platform of Boma Yangu. And in Boma Yangu, you don't have to know anybody. You don't have to know the PS, you don't have to know the chief, you don't have to know the next guy. It is just by going, what is that USSD number? Star 832 hash. We are telling the people of Kenya, the same way you do star 254 hash to get onto Hustler Fund. You now need, if you are looking for a house, don't look for the chief. Don't look for the assistant chief. Don't look for the member of parliament. Go to your phone, *832#. You will get onto this platform. You will get the places where government is building houses. We will roll out now this exercise in every county and in every constituency. And you are free to choose where you want to buy a house. If you want to buy a house in Nairobi, even if you live outside Nairobi, you can buy a house in Nairobi. If you want to buy a house in Nyamira, even if you come from any other part of the country of Kenya, you can buy a house in any part of the country. This Boma Yangu will not discriminate. It will take you as a Kenyan, and you need to save so that you can buy a house. We are very happy that now Parliament has approved the program that will enable government deliver on this project of housing so that more Kenyans like Nyaboke here can have access to a house to buy. And we are making those houses affordable. This house that we are building in Starehe is among the affordable houses, but there is a lower category of houses that we are going to have, social houses, that will even be cheaper than this.
They have social housing here as well.
They also have social housing in this program. So that's very important for us to know, because many Kenyans are asking us, how sure am I that I'm going to get a house? How will I get a house? This is how you get a house under the government's affordable housing program. #832 *832#. You will be there. Begin the process, start the saving, identify the house you want to buy. If it is available, you will, the system will tell you so many houses are available. You can choose which floor, you can choose what type of a house. Are you looking for a social house? Are you looking for a 1-bedroom? Are you looking for a studio? Are you looking for a 3-bedroom? It will all be available there, and you don't have to know anybody. Technology has made it possible for us as an administration to eliminate knowing people, favoritism, corruption, that you have to pay somebody to get what you want. The system has no human interaction. We upload and you will know when the house will be available. You will know how much deposit you need for that house. And now that we have the housing levy, we will not only make these houses a lot more affordable, but there will be a mechanism for you to access a mortgage for us to make it possible for more Kenyans to own homes. I think that is
that's the main message.
Yes.
But also it's important to note that Boma Yangu is actually a marketplace. So everyone that is in the market is integrated. So for example, Starehe, the developer is here. So Starehe units are already uploaded. The financiers are also uploaded. The Juakali people are also uploaded. So everything, it's a digital space where we bring everybody that is dealing with the matters to do with housing on one platform. So that is very important. And the other thing that is very important, Your Excellency, and I think that is what you have alluded to, is that we are rolling out housing in every constituency. So far, under evaluation right now, we have the first 29, which are almost ready.
29
constituencies for our 200 unit program. Then we have another 66 that are at the design stage. In total, we have ready 178 constituencies that are different stages, because there is assessment, planning, and all that.
You already have where to build.
The land is available. In fact, we have 524 parcels of land. So there are some that are going through initial assessment, some are going through planning, some are going through design.
And so you can look at Boma Yangu as a conveyor belt where we will be at various places, then it's uploaded. So it is important that Kenyans get used to the platform and they can know, once they register, by the way, Your Excellency, they elect where they want to buy a house. That's important for us also because we are able to have demand-driven housing. 2, once they elect, they will be notified when a housing scheme is coming up. They will get a notification that now there is a housing scheme coming up at your backyard. So you can start, you can go, you can look at the renders, and you can choose the unit that you want. And you continue saving towards it. Once you hit the threshold, which is 10% deposit, we will finance you 90%. That is how it works, Excellency.
So, hapa katika hii mtandao ya Boma Yangu, Mkenya anaweza kuamua mahali anataka kununua nyumba.
Kabisa.
Na ataambiwa kwa hii mtandao kama kuna tayari manyumba iko inajengwa.
Yes.
Ama kama hakuna ataambiwa ni lini
itakuja.
Ni nini itakuja. Na ikikuja aanze kusave.
Aanze kusave kabla.
Kabla.
Aanze tu kusave.
Anaweza kuanza kusave hata saa hizi.
Hata saa hizi.
Akingojea.
Yes, hata saa hizi akiregister.
Kuna kiwango ya kusave ama unaweza
minimum ni shilingi 200.
Kila kwa
any transaction minimum 200.
Utume 200 ukingojea. Kwa sasa hivi Wakenya wangapi wako wameanza kusave?
Tuko na 367,000 Kenyans ambao
Wakenya 1367.
Yes.
Tayari
wako kwenye Boma Yangu. Wameregister. Alafu tuko na kama 33,000 ambao ni active savers.
Wakenya 33,000
yes,
tayari
wana save.
Wanaendelea kusave.
Naweza kupatia statistics za jana kwa sababu tuko na live dashboard. It's only tungeweza kutoka hapa lakini ninaweza kuonyesha haraka sana. Tunapata this information. Sasa jana, Your Excellency, tulikuwa na watu 125 waliregister.
Jana. Waliregister katika mtandao hii ya
Boma Yangu. Jana walisave 367,910.
Yes. Jana peke yake.
Jana peke yake.
Yes.
Average saving ni about 43,500 a day.
Yes.
Wana save. Katika hao hii mwezi peke yake wa June tuko na 10,538 already wameregister. Hao wamesave since June ianze 17,443,626 shillings. Na the number of people total registered at Boma Yangu ni 367,373. Hao wote kwa jumla
wale active savers.
Active savers ni 33,000.
Very good.
Lakini 367 wameregister, lakini kwa sababu hawakuwa wakiona activities, hawaoni nyumba zikikuja, hawajakuwa. Kwa hivyo kuanzia leo we expect kutakuwa na watu wengi first of all wataregister, na also tuna expect hii saving itaenda juu. Mpaka saa hizi, Your Excellency, we have 1.8 billion watu wamesave 1.8 billion 1,845,121,588.
Okay, so message kutoka kwetu kwa Wakenya ni kwamba kama serikali tumesema tunataka kujenga nyumba 200,000 kila mwaka. Hizi nyumba 200,000 kila mwaka zitajengwa sehemu zote za Kenya.
Sehemu zote za Kenya.
Kufikia sasa tuko na constituencies 178 ambayo tayari tuko na mipango katika viwango mbalimbali.
Kabisa.
Shamba imepatikana kwa constituencies 100.
No, tuko na shamba Katika constituencies zote tuko na mashamba.
Kumepatikana mahali ya kujenga hizi manyumba.
Lakini lazima, kwa sababu kujenga lazima uanze assessment.
Yes.
Kwa sababu pia lazima tuangalie
ni mahali gani
iko karibu na infrastructure ili tusikue na gharama kubwa ya infrastructure.
Kuna lami, inaweza maji itafika pale namna gani, stima itafika pale namna gani
kabisa. Lakini zile ambazo zimepita hiyo laini ni 178.
So tayari constituencies 178 wamekuwa assessed.
Yes.
Na wamepita mtihani kwamba tunaweza kuanza kujenga nyumba. Sasa ile kazi inaendelea ni kuchora, kupanga, alafu tutaweka kandarasi, alafu ndio
tutaanza ujenzi.
Umesema kwa hizi constituencies 29.
Yes.
Tayari umefanya kandarasi?
Kandarasi tumefanya, evaluation inamalizika hii wiki, alafu tuta award, alafu tutafanya groundbreaking.
So, naweza kuambia Wakenya.
Yes.
Katika mpango yetu ya nyumba 200,000 kila mwaka, tayari kuna Wakenya 33,000 ambao wanafanya saving, wakielekeza kununua nyumba. Bado iko nafasi ya karibu Wakenya 160 na kitu hapo, 67.
Yes.
Ambao wako na nafasi ya kuanza ili nyumba ambazo tunajenga 1,200 kila mwaka.
Yes.
Kuna nafasi ya Wakenya kununua
kabisa.
Na hizi nyumba zitakuwa bei na gharama ya chini kuliko zile ziko katika soko wakati huu
kabisa.
Na vile vile tunawaambia Wakenya sio lazima ujulikane na mtu yeyote kuwa katika hii mpango ya kununua nyumba ambazo ni za bei ya chini kupitia kwa mpango wa serikali
kabisa.
Kila Mkenya ukitaka kuwa katika hii mpango, kama unahitaji nyumba, enda kwa simu yako *832#. Utakuwa kwa hii mtandao,
utakuwa kwenye mtandao,
alafu utasema unataka nyumba, utaonyeshwa mahali kuna mpango ya kujenga nyumba.
Yes.
Ni nyumba kiasi gani, ni 1 bedroom, ni 2 bedroom, ni 3 bedroom, ni studio, social house,
ni low cost house,
ni namna hii, alafu utajipanga kuanzia hapo.
Kweli.
Lakini ya muhimu, anza saving. Na unaweza kuanza na pesa kidogo, shilingi 200. Unaweza kuweka pale. Ndio Mkenya ataniuliza, na nikiwa na 100 ngoje ujaze ikuwe 200. Alafu weke save. Lakini ukiwa na 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000, endelea.
Kweli.
Na kuchangia. Si namna hiyo?
Namna hiyo.
Tuko pamoja hapo?
Tuko pamoja.
So, na hiyo mpango sasa imeanza kwa kasi.
Inaanza kwa kasi sasa.
Sasa kwa sababu Wakenya na bunge wamekubalia serikali katika ile 1.5%.
Yes.
Ambayo Wakenya watalipia na watalipiwa na wale wamewaajiri 1.5%. Itasaidia idara yako kwa njia gani katika hii mpango ya housing?
Itatusaidia kwa njia hii, Your Excellency. Sasa tuna wale investors. Tuko na over 200 investors ambao tume on board throughout the period. Wengi wao kama uliona, tulikuwa na nyumba tulikuwa tumeweka especially western side ya Kenya. Tulipeleka kandarasi, tulipata tu wachukuzi 2 peke yake, kwa sababu wakiangalia pale wanasema hawaoni kama kuna manufaa huko ama kuna watu wanataka kununua nyumba. So lakini tukiweka Nairobi na Kiambu na hapa karibu, tulikuwa na investors zaidi ya 100. Sasa tunataka kuambia investor hivi, wewe uje na pesa yako, tutakupatia shamba mahali ujenge. Ukimaliza kujenga hizo nyumba kulingana na ile makubaliano yetu, utupatie ufunguo, sisi tukulipe. Kwa maana sasa Wakenya wanaanza kujumuisha pesa kila mwezi, na tutakupatia ile kitu inaitwa off-take guarantee. Kwa hivyo kule Nyamira ama kama ni Kehancha, you don't need to worry kama ni nani ananunua nyumba huko. Wewe unaona serikali na serikali inakuonyesha iko na pesa, unalipa, sisi tunabaki Wakenya wenyewe wakijiallocate bila wewe investor kushindwa kama wata afford ama hawata afford. Alafu ya pili, Your Excellency, hiyo pesa itatusaidia namna gani? Itatusaidia kupunguza ile riba, interest rate. Interest rate saizi uliona juzi Central Bank wameongeza ile interest rate. Ni kumaanisha kama uko na mortgage huko nje labda karibu ifike 20%. Sasa hivi kwa huu mpango wa serikali, kama uko social housing tunakupatia 3% na tunakupatia miaka 30 kulipa na ni fixed. Kwa hivyo hata interest rate ikienda juu yako haiongezeki. Wale wenye wako affordable housing watapata 5%, again fixed mpaka miaka 30. Hivyo tutaweza kufanya mtu ambaye ako wa chini kabisa anaweza pata nyumba a studio at 2,500 ya social housing. Anaweza kupata 1 bedroom ya social housing at 4,500. Atapata 2 bedroom 6,500. Kwa affordable housing itakuwa ni 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 kwa 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom respectively. Kwa hivyo hiyo kujumuisha ya pesa ndio imeweza kutuwezesha kufinance wa Kenya na pia kuondoa ile risk investor anasema hataki kujenga mahali hapa. Hivyo hiyo ndio hiyo levy inasaidia.
Okay, vile nimekusikia bwana PS.
Yes.
Umesema hivi. Umesema hii hazina ya housing.
Yes.
Ambaye sasa Wakenya wanachangia.
Correct.
Itatusaidia mahali 4. Ya kwanza itawezesha sisi kujenga nyumba mahali ambapo kawaida wale wanajenga manyumba hawangeona ya kwamba kuna maana.
Kweli.
So tunaweza kujenga nyumba kila sehemu ya Kenya.
Kabisa.
Hata mahali ambapo private investors hawangejenga.
Hawataki kwenda.
Number 1. Number 2, itatusaidia kuhakikisha kwamba wale wa Kenya wa chini ambao wanahitaji social housing.
Correct.
Wale ambao wanahitaji affordable housing.
Correct.
Badala ya kulipa sasa interest ya 15, 18, 20%.
Correct.
Yule Mkenya wa social housing atalipa 3%.
3%.
Wale ambao ni wa affordable housing
5%.
5%.
Yeah.
So itatusaidia kupunguza ile riba ama interest.
Yes.
Ili manyumba iwe affordable. Vile vile katika hiyo mpango yako ya kuambia investor wewe jenga nyumba.
Correct.
Ukimaliza sisi tutakulipa, wewe uende, tutajipanga na Wakenya.
Yes.
Vile hizi nyumba wataweza kuzinunua.
Correct.
Pia itatusaidia kupiga bei na huyo investor mwenye atajenga.
Kweli.
Hata jenga kwa ile bei anataka.
Hapana.
Atajenga kwa ile bei tumekubaliana
naye.
Kwa sababu tutampatia mahali pa kujenga for free.
Yes.
Alafu pia tutampatia ile off take.
Yes.
Hata asema wacha niongeze kiasi fulani kwa sababu sijui market itakaa namna gani.
Kweli.
Market tunakubaliana na yeye mbele.
Yeah.
Tumekubaliana. So itatusaidia katika hiyo mpango yote. Hebu nieleze. Ardhi nyingi, sehemu nyingi za Kenya, unaona hapa Kiambu, mahali ambapo kulikuwa na kahawa, mahali ambapo kulikuwa na chai, watu wanabadilisha, wanaanza kujenga nyumba. Unakuta watu Kitengela, unakuta watu Isinya, ndio wale wamefika karibu Kajiado, wanatafuta mahali ya kujenga nyumba 50 by 100.
Correct.
Itatusaidia vipi hii mpango kuzuia shamba ambayo tungetumia kuzalisha chakula isitumike katika hii mpango ya kuweka manyumba kila mahali?
Itatusaidia sana Your Excellency, kwa sababu sasa hizi 524 parcels ambazo tumejumuisha Kenya mzima, ni kumaanisha tunaweza, kama hapa Park Road tulikuwa na ekali 7, mbeleni kulikuwa na watu 39 houses zilikuwa pale hivi 39. Wakati tumejenga 1370. Kwa hivyo ukichukua hiyo example, tuende mahali kama Nyeri ambapo wanakuza chakula huko, tupate ekali 7, tujenge kama hizo, watu wataacha kukatakata mashamba, wanakuja kwenye ile settlement pale, wanakaa
hali kuna stima, kuna maji,
kuna sewage, kuna maji, kuna internet,
na pengine hospitali itakuwa hapo, shule itakuwa hapo.
Kwa mpango wetu Your Excellency, tunasema shule na hospitali zitakuwa within 5 minutes walking distance, ili to create livable hizo human settlements. So kwa hivyo hakuna haja sasa wewe kama ni mzazi kukatakata shamba ili ukatakatie watoto wako. Wasaidie kununua nyumba hapa, wanaamka asubuhi wanaenda shamba wanalima, waache kukatakata shamba. Hiyo ndio itatusaidia sana. Na pia tutakuwa mpaka na vitu kama cemetery ambapo mahali mnazika watu, tuache kuzika watu kwenye mashamba pia.
So tutahakikisha kwamba tunabadilisha mahali ya kulima, tunalima chakula, ndio tuanze kupunguza gharama ya chakula kwa kuhakikisha kwamba hatutumii shamba ya kuzalisha chakula kujenga manyumba.
Kweli.
Tumekubaliana hapo?
Tumekubaliana hapo.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want us to say?
Ile ya mwisho ni umuhimu wa housing na the value chain. Hapa waziri wangu amekueleza hicho kiti, na najua Your Excellency unaweza sema hicho kiti ni very comfortable.
Iko mbele sana hii kiti.
Ni very very comfortable.
Yes.
Kila kitu unaona hapa. Mpaka ile ya kuhang jacket iko pale nyuma umeficha kidogo. Tutakuingiza mpaka bedroom hapa hivi. Zote zimetengenezwa na watu wa jua kali. Tuko na chairman wa jamaa wa Ngong Road hapa hivi. Ndio wametengeneza kila kitu. Wamezitengeneza like in the last 48 hours. Kwa sababu zingine tumeorder hivi karibuni. Ni kumaanisha kwamba Your Excellency, katika hizi kandarasi ambazo tutakuwa nazo, kuna vitu ambazo tutaondoa, tuseme lazima tujenge hapa Kenya. Kwa hivi sasa tumejumuisha 69 items ambazo tumesema hata tukipoa for free kutoka nje, tutasema wacha tujitengenezee hapa because there is another bigger agenda. Na ni hii watu ya jua kali na kazi. Kwa hivyo, na hiyo ndio muhimu sana kwa sababu ajira kwa Kenya tumekuwa na shida kubwa sana. Sasa hii ni mpango mmoja ambavyo tutaweza kupatiana kazi.
Huyu mtu wa jua kali, bwana mkubwa, unaitwa? Mohia. Bwana Mohia, katika hii mpango ya housing, wewe kama mtu wa jua kali, nyinyi ndio mnatengeneza madirisha, nyinyi ndio mnatengeneza milango, nyinyi ndio mnachoma ile mali yote ambayo inatumika pale, mnatengeneza hinges, mnatengeneza products zote ambazo zinatumika katika ujenzi. Hii program ya housing itasaidia vipi watu wa jua kali?
Kwanza ni kukushukuru sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa vile tulianza ile pilot project na tukaona umuhimu ya hiyo project. Ati tunaweza fanya kazi kubwa, sio lazima wale makandarasi wakubwa wafanye hizo kazi. Kitu ya kwanza tulifunzwa kufanya hizo kazi na hali ingine ya ujuu sana. So across the board watu wote wanaweza kuwa wameingia kutoka kwa level ingine mzuri sana ambapo kila mtu anaweza.
Unazungumzia quality of the product.
Quality of the product.
Una make sure that iko quality
na
mzuri.
Measurement, unajua sisi venye tunafanyanga kazi.
Ilikuwa kienyeji kidogo.
Kienyeji kidogo.
Sasa mmeweka laini.
Ile group tuko naye na nataka kusaidia kwa hii group ingine tunataka kufanya kila mtu wa jua kali awe yako sawa sawa. Ile mashida tulipata pale tusiwe na ingine hapo. Ndio tuweze kuwezesha watu wetu wafanye kazi vizuri. Na hii ni kitu kingine naweza kukushukuru sana ni maneno ya furniture. Ngong Road unatujua, wewe najua ni mmoja wetu kabisa. Umetusupport kabisa. Hata umechukua mafundi wangu kapeleka Eldoret siku nyingine vizuri sana. But tunataka exposure. Tukipata tu exposure watu wanaweza hata tengenezea kitu nyumba ya nyumba na mtu analete kwa display pahali. Kama hapa tukipatiwa subsidized prices tunatengeneza one quarter hapa. Tunalete vitu kama venye umeziona. I hope hakuna mtu hajafurahia vitu ziko hapa.
No, hii kitu iko mbele.
Sasa tukipata ni exposure lakini imekaa kama wiki kama 3 hii kama haijanunuliwa. Lakini ikikuja hapo watu 100 wanaiuliza. So tungetaka
tayari watu 4 wameulizia kununua hii.
Nimekaa naye mwezi karibu 2 huko workshop. Sasa unaona tukipatiwa exposure tuwe na kitu kidogo tu kama exhibition quarterly. Ama any county, every county.
Very good.
Watu wote wakitengeneza zinakongamana pahali moja zinauzwa.
Nitaambia waziri wa trade apange hiyo mambo ya ndio Wakenya wajue ile products tuko nazo, products jua kali inatengeneza, ndio wawache kwenda kununua hizi vitu kutoka sijui dunia gani.
China tunataka tulete tu mashini na Wachina wawili wa kutufunza. Wakishamaliza wanapanda ndege tu, sisi tunabaki tukiwatengenezea furniture. Sio kuleta vitu kama hizi huko. Sasa tunataka tuwe upscaled. In the next few years kila mtu anakuwa
very good.
Hapo sawa kabisa.
Ningetaka kuna mzee amekaa karibu na wewe. Alikuwa wacha akwambie tu kwa dakika tu moja.
Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa majina yangu ni Joseph Ngige Kairu ambaye naishi pande ya Ruiru siku hizi. Na
unaishi wapi?
Pande ya Ruiru. Ruiru, Kiambu County. Sub County, Ruiru Sub County, Kiambu County. Na nimewahi kuwa bereni hapo mtumishi wa serikali, civil servant. Nimefanya kazi hapa Kahawa kama civil servant miaka 31. Niliingia 1964 nikatoka 1995. Kwa hivyo nikaenda ndio nilijenga kanyumba kidogo hapo Ruiru, ndio nikaleta familia yangu hapo. Kwa hivyo ndio nakaa hapo Ruiru sasa. Hiyo miaka niko naye niliangalia hii mradi nikaona hapana, kwa maana mimi sijaajiriwa na hakuna mtu anaweza kulipa kibarua mzuri niingie kwa hii mradi. Niliingia hii mradi mwaka wa 2019 ndio nilianza kusave kidogo. Sasa angalau niko na pesa kiasi. Kwa hivyo mimi ningeuliza kila mmoja yenu, wazee kwa vijana wajiunge na hii mradi, kwa maana iko na faida. Utapata rumu yako moja ama mbili ama tatu kulingana na mapato yako. Kwa nini usitoe?
So naona hapa mzee umesave kuanzia tarehe 8 Januari. Ulianza zamani kidogo?
1981.
Alianza huku chini. 2019. Naona ulisave 2019, umesave 1,000, 2,000, 200, 10,000 pale November. Hii 10,000 ulikuwa umeuza kitu?
Kidogo.
Naona umesave hapo. Ndio hiyo 20,000, 1,000, 20,000. Sasa hii umefikisha?
Ndio hii
550.
Ndio ningeuliza hata vijana
kwa boma yangu hii.
Vijana mjiunge na hii mradi.
Sasa unataka hawa wengine wote wajiunge
kwa kupenda kwenu.
So nia yako kwa hii mpango unategea nyumba gani?
Mimi nategea rumu moja tu.
Wapi?
Sina uwezo ya kulipa.
Umeidentify mahali
Starehe.
Pale Starehe. Unangojea hiyo ya Starehe. Tayari ume identify ni gani? Which room? Uko na bedroom ngapi? Unataka one bed?
Room moja tu.
Ile one bed. Unataka kutumia kwa njia gani?
Nataka kukaa ndio iwe makumbusho yangu.
Yes.
Kwa vile nimekaa Kahawa hapa na ni Nairobi. Miaka 31. Nataka kuonyesha watoto yangu ile jasho nilikuwa nafanya hapa Kahawa ndio hii. Miaka 31.
Asante sana. Shukrani.
Mheshimiwa Rais, huyu mzee amefanya bidii kabisa na alikuwa civil servant. Hata mimi nilikuwa civil servant, nilikuwa na save kidogo. Amesave over 500. Mimi nitamuongeza 300 tuongeze kwa ile yake.
Sasa tumpigie kura Rigiji jameni. Sukuma hii mzee. Si ndio? Hii ni sawa. Unataka niongeze kitu hata mimi? Amesema atakuongezea 300.
Asante.
1,300. Sawa. Shukrani sana. Na waziri amesema atakuongezea 100. Amesema umefanya bidii sana. Hiyo ni mzuri sana. Sawa. Lazima sasa afuatilie. Pia sasa atafuatilia. Na hata mimi wacha nitaongeza basi ya mama ya huyu mama Nyaboke nikuongezee 500 ndio ifike, ndio sasa tuendelee namna hiyo. So asante sana. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Excellency, this is the bedroom. The bed has also been done by the local Juakali people.
Jua kali kabisa.
Your Excellency, we are now moving to the financial services. We have Equity Bank here.
James, how are you? Very well. Sorry, at the Hustler Bank. Very well. Your Excellency, this is a very visionary step of integrating private sector and government and offering the entire infrastructure or backbone for the convenience of citizens. So we've been able to load the 5,000 government services to all our infrastructure. So whether it is Equitel, which talks of my money, my phone, my life. So my life is completed by the 5,000 services, whether it's marriage, business registration. Then we have put it in the Equity Super App so that for the young generation, they don't need the SDK, they're on the mobile. Then we have used USSD so that all the phones in the country can interface with our system. Okay. And then for the business SMEs, we have integrated it with our internet solution for business, the payment platform. Okay. So there's no business, whether it's micro, small, it has a payment capability. Okay. And then for rural areas where they may not be very integrated, then the agents. Okay. So the agents, 40,000 agents have access now to that capability. They can receive all the 5,000 payments. And then the 200 equity branches are also connected. So today we have an agent here, and we can see, and we have a branch here, to make payment and how we have simplified it. Okay. So the most important thing is the 222. So it's as easy as that. But from research, we believe if we digitize 10% of the economy, we'll be able to achieve a 1% growth of GDP. So, and that is the secret. And that is the power of integration of private sector. Your Excellency. Thank you. Your Excellency.
So, what you are saying, James, is that you have how many agents across Kenya?
40,000.
40,000 agents. So I can tell the people of Kenya that you can now access government services, the 5,000 government services. If you go to any agent of Equity, they will also have an app for the 5,000 government services. Is that correct?
That's true, Your Excellency.
So
and
they don't have to travel to looking for a government office.
They don't need to look for a government office. We have integrated business and government.
So they can come if they want to know what their electricity bill is, what their status of land is. They can come to the Equity agent. And operate the facility there, and they can have access to government service.
That's true, Your Excellency. But more importantly, they can also go to their app. They can do this, all these, including our diaspora.
Okay.
They can use the app to pay for their families back at home, government services. Okay. People paying late, those who have prods, they can pay for the prods from the US or any other country using the infrastructure of the bank.
You're also saying I don't have to go to the Ministry of Lands office.
Absolutely, Your Excellency.
I can either operate it on my phone, or I can, if I don't have a smartphone,
you go to the agent.
I go to the agent, and we have the Equity agents, 40,000. I am told we have 250,000 Safaricom agents also who work with you.
And Excellency, we are also integrating pay with equity merchants, all the shops, which are 900,000. That is phase 2 of integration. Okay. So that we will have more than 1 million points through which
so government services will be available everywhere.
everywhere, including at the village level, the village shop, Your Excellency.
And you don't have to look for the DC's office or I don't know whose office. The DC's office has come to the phone.
Gava mashinani. Na mkononi.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll be paying for my good conduct.
Yes, certificate of good conduct.
Yes. I will go to government and tax payment. I'll select e-citizen. And then I will input the reference number that I have generated from the portal. I have it here with me. KMWD. Then it will validate. Let me try again. Yes, it will validate it. Then I have to input the amount that I meant to pay for good conduct. That is 1050. Just add, I just add 1005. That is okay. Then I proceed with payment. I input my agent PIN. I proceed with the transaction. It will ask me whether I'll be paying for this amount. I agree. And then it will print a receipt. And then once it prints the receipt, I will go to the portal, complete the transaction. Then I can print the receipt from the portal. I go take my fingerprints at the DCI's office. And then I'll wait for my good.
3/4 of the transaction.
Exactly.
No risk of carrying money.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay more than what?
No.
No
yes.
charge. There is no facilitation fee.
Okay, asante sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Karibu, Your Excellency, to Cooperative Bank.
Your Excellency, welcome to Cooperative Bank, Your Excellency. You can have a seat here, then I take you shortly on the things we are doing. Thank you, Your Excellency. So Cooperative Bank has been at the forefront of government integrations. Right now, Your Excellency, KRA, NSF, NHIF, you're able to pay through our M-Corp Cash Point, which is a mobile platform. We've also been able, Your Excellency, to be able to pay the elderly through the Inua Jamii. Yesterday and today, we are paying all of them, and we are giving them those services across the 17,000 COP kwa jirani agents. They don't need to walk to the branch. Those who have cards can also access that. We've also been able to support government on food security through the KSEP, Kenya Cereal Enhancement Program, where we have 100,000 farmers who are able to get e-vouchers to get inputs, fertilizer, and other services. And that's what we are doing to entrench government. Now, Your Excellency, the only remaining leg that is remaining is for us to integrate on the e-citizen. And Treasury is supporting that so that we get onto that. Our new core banking system, which is a 7 billion system, is live now, last 2 weeks. So we'll be able to support government to take services closer to the people. Thank you.
So you are aware, Mr. Marango,
yes,
that we now have 5,084 government services available on the e-citizen platform. And we are seeking a collaboration with you so that you have how many agents across the country?
Your Excellency, we have 22,000.
22,000 agents.
Yes.
You think it will be possible for the 22,000 agents to have our government services on their portal and citizens can be able to access them?
Immediately we integrate with the e-citizen, that would be very possible. They will be able to access that.
Yes.
Even right now,
yes,
they are accessing other services without even the full integration.
Okay,
yes.
So how long do you think that integration will take?
In 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
Treasury just need to give us a letter to proceed.
Where is the Treasury people? Where, Waziri? Will you make sure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? You will communicate? Yes, so that we can have these services online and citizens don't have to look for government service everywhere.
Yes.
They either can access government service on the phone, and by the way,
yes,
we are well on course with our telcos,
yes,
in making sure that we will have by August, we will have a smartphone,
yes,
affordably,
yes,
working between the government of Kenya and our telcos,
yes,
of $40, which is like 5,000. 5,400.
Yes.
You can now have a smartphone where all government services, including what you people are looking for, will be available.
Yes.
Is that okay?
And Your Excellency, on revenue collection, Governor Sakaja is here. For Nairobi County, we are collecting his revenues, and also for KRA and 27 other counties.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. They are supporting you. Congratulations. It is our intention that, for a very long time, accessing government services has been a very painful exercise. People go to a government office, sometimes it is closed, the fellow who is supposed them is sick, or has gone kujivinjari mahali fulani, they can only find a coat, hanged in some desk. And it is sometimes a very painful exercise. So we are trying to make government efficient.
Yes, sir.
We are trying to make government effective by making sure that you don't have to queue, you don't have to travel, you don't have to pay pass fare. You can access government from the comfort of your village, either on your phone or on all the other agents, whether it is Equity, whether it is Coop Bank you, all the other banks. And of course, we are collaborating with Safaricom to make sure that their infrastructure also is made available to citizens as a place where they can access government service.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
You are ready to work with us on that?
We are ready to work with you.
Yes.
Ready from day one.
Ready from day one?
Yes.
And it's not going to cost any extra penny?
No penny to the government and to the client.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Karibu sana to KCB Bank.
So maybe I'll just take you a moment and explain about the eCitizen Bank. We've been together with the eCitizen program since 2014, when they had only 5 services on it. Now there are over 5,000 services, and we are very proud supporters. If I can just show you here what the POS looks like, that is at all our agents, both in country, you can see there are eCitizen services, on our apps, on our USSD star 522 hash, 844 hash, all of them are carrying eCitizen services. Yes, and the intention is that even the ones who are, we have over 6,000 e-agents around the world, all of them are carrying the eCitizen services as well. And our intention is to ensure that Gavam Kononi is published on our channels as well and availed across the entire network of the bank and across the group. So it is our pleasure, truly, to work with the government.
Thank you very much. Sorry. Thank you very much, Madam. And I want to say thank you very much to KCB for being a partner with the government of Kenya on the delivery of the eCitizen platform. The eCitizen platform, as you are aware, we undertook that we were going to run a digital government.
Yes.
And my undertaking was that we are going to get at least 5,000 government services by 30th June.
Yes.
Which is today.
Yes.
And I am happy that we have managed to cross the line. We are at 5,084. Yes. 5,084. Our intention, when we came into office, we estimated that government services were around 7,000. But I think after now starting the digitization process, there are actually much more. I think we are discovering government services every day that need to be digitized, and therefore it might go actually to between 9,000, maybe 10,000. Is that okay? Is that correct, Waziri? So although we have crossed the 9,000 mark, our intention is that by the end of this year, all government services, if they are 10,000 or whatever number they are, they must be on eCitizen platform. They must be available digitally.
Yes.
And part of what we are doing to make sure that as government services go to the digital platform, citizens must also have access to the internet. Because if they are available online and citizens cannot go online, then it becomes difficult. And that is why we are rolling out the 100,000 kilometers of new fiber optic backbone. We're also doing 1,450 hubs in every ward. We are doing 25,000 hotspots across Kenya so that citizens can have access to the whole of that ecosystem. Now, let me ask you, the e-citizen platform with 5,000 now and 84 services. There is a dedicated government pay channel.
Yes.
222 222. Is that correct?
Yes.
222 222.
Yes.
And the expectation of the government of Kenya is that all government revenue must now go through 222 222 so that Treasury can have sight of every government service that is paid for. And I'm going to be making an announcement here that in the next 90 days, all other pay bills, must be shut down. Because we have a problem of some of the pay bills that even we cannot account for. We have close to 1,000 plus pay bills all over the place by all manner of people, some of which we don't even have sight of.
Yes.
They must now be closed down, and all government money will be paid through 222 222 that goes to the Treasury. And then the Treasury will make sure that that whole ecosystem, if there is money going to A&A, they should go back to the respective ministries, departments, and agencies.
Yes.
What is KCB as the bank that is working with us?
Yes.
What steps have you taken to make sure that that whole ecosystem around 222 222 is safe and works for the people of Kenya? And what is the connection between you and Treasury in that system?
Okay, so we are the settlement bank for e-citizens. So all the payments will end up in the government accounts that are held in KCB Bank. Our intention is to ensure, because the convenience for all Kenyans is to have the option that regardless of where your source of funds is, whether you're carrying cash, you want to do it on mobile, you want to do it from card, you want to do it from out of the country, all of it must terminate through one channel and into one account. And that is what will ensure then that there is confidence that revenue assurance is being tracked. So our intention as the organization that is tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that the government funds are followed to every cent, that this is channeled through one path. And regardless of the source of funds though, then the Kenyan can be able to, regardless of whether you're carrying cash, you can go to any agent regardless of the bank, regardless of the location or where you are, but all of it at the end of the day will channel through one path.
So maybe another thing that I would want to mention now that we are discussing this whole ecosystem, apart from making sure that there are no multiplicity of pay bills.
Yes.
You know, by government agencies, number one. Number two, all payments. No citizen should be told, go and pay for this service using this pay bill. No. All Kenyans must know, if I have to pay for a government service, it has to be 222 222, number one. Number two, even if I have to pay cash, somebody should not tell a Kenyan, go and deposit this cash in bank account X. No bank account X anymore.
Yes.
If it has to be in cash, go get the cash, get it into pay bill.
Yes, go to the agent, put it in that pay bill.
Yes, put it in that pay bill, and so that we are all clear. There is no government revenue being put in accounts which nobody knows where it is going.
Yes.
For citizens to know that I am paying for a government service.
Yes.
It must end up in 222 222.
Yes. All of it will be channeled through that one channel.
Very good. And the holder of that account is Treasury.
Yes.
The holder of that account.
The owner of the account is
the owner of the account is Treasury.
Yes.
So the money will go to Treasury, or it will go to KCB.
It will go to Treasury.
Yes.
It must go to central bank.
Yeah, the account.
To channel it.